All right, welcome guys to the channel. My name is Sean. Just starting this thing off with a 4Runner that I recently picked up. Probably the name of this video is picking up 4Runner or something to do with that. So yeah, that's the gist of this video. I recently picked up a 1996 Toyota 4Runner, limited, and it's not too fancy. Third gen, obviously. A few days ago from a buddy of mine. It's already got some mods to it, a lift kit and larger tires and some undercarriage work, the transmission stuff. Anyway, I'll get into it further down the line in the video, but basically currently I'm right in the beginning stage. So this whole process in the channel for the next few videos will be myself just kind of bare bones getting this thing ready for hopefully some weekend trips this year in 2025. But ultimately I'm planning ideally a 2-month road trip in fall of 2026. So yeah, clock's ticking. Don't have a whole lot, I got some time, but I've got other projects and stuff like that. Anywho, so yeah, that's basically the gist of this channel, and I'm sure there'll be more adventures down the line with a couple other vehicles that I've got. But yeah, stay tuned if you're interested in seeing start to finish and more builds in it of my 4Runner. And yeah, hope you enjoy. All right guys, so here it is. It's as I said, my 96 4Runner. As you can see, I already started getting going on my rear storage / bed area, because I probably won't be able to, 1, afford, and 2, just have the time to get the whole tent set up and pick out the one that I want or can afford, and yeah, in a timely manner. So I feel like just roughing it for now, quote unquote roughing it inside the 4Runner for the good part of this year and into next year for sure. Just seeing how I like it, and whether or not I can wait out the tent option for a little bit. So yeah, so I'll go around. Basically it's a New England truck, so obviously it's got its rust, but it's got a good amount of potential. So the buddy I got it from, he had it for 4 years or whatever, and so it's got a new frame under it, like pristine. It's new, as you can tell, probably, hopefully. But as you can see, New England, you get rust. So the body's got its fair share of rust, not too bad. Mainly, as you can see, on the rockers, some on the fenders and here and there, but I'm not too worried about it for the work and what I'm going to be using it for. Truck isn't going to be a beauty show truck compared to this thing. It's mainly going to be a daily / woods truck. So excited for that. As you can see, it's got 33s with 4th gen wheels. That's Tessa. She loves hanging around. Yep, 33s on a 3-inch lift. Try to stay in the video quality of it and not move around so much. What else? Upgraded front and rear drive shaft. It's got the transmission cooler in it. Trying to think basics. I mean, I was trying to remember what he did to it. It's basically set up, from what I've understood and watched videos, for the typical 4Runner problems with the cooling issues and ball joints. It's got a lot of front end work already done to it. Yeah, so it's pretty much, if you want to just start out going overlanding and stuff, it's set for that already. So thankfully I don't have to do that whole lot in-depth stuff in preparation for that. It does need a flex plate or torque converter. From what he said, he was driving it and it pretty much just died out on him on the highway. Couldn't grab a gear. So yeah, that's what he believes the problem is. So I have to look into that. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks it'll be running, driving, going, and be able to actually get some better videos than just in the driveway of it. But still, so for a living I do carpentry, construction. So hopefully my handiwork will pay off and kind of blend into this truck too on some carpentry stuff. Move. Battery's out of it, so I'll light it up and show you. Body's got well over 250K on it. He said the motor was replaced, and the current motor in it has got 130-ish probably. So that's good. Lots and lots of life left in that motor. Just got to keep up with all the typical regular maintenance of it. So here it is. Here's the back end that I've started on, just throughout the many videos that I've watched and seen. Got a rough idea of what I wanted and what I plan to do with the 4Runner in its current shape. Going the 2-drawer slide route. I got 2x12s for stands. Was trying to figure out how to bolt it down, or if people typically bolt it down. I would like to do that, but I haven't really seen anybody mention that's what they do. So typically, so right now it's just slid in and the weight of it's just holding it. So that might do once it has drawers and weight actually on it around it. It might not move, but like it is like tight in between the wheel wells. So it's not really moving around. I mean, it's pretty beefy already. I wanted 2x12s because 1, I wanted to clear the wheel wells, and 2, just for whatever reason, if I wanted to put weight on it or whatever, it can hold it. See, it's got 2x12 spacers in the back, so it's rugged, whatever. It's beefy, to say the least. For the top, I did not mean to get this kind of plywood, CDX. I meant to get the nice finished plywood, but I'm gonna go over it with like a flooring material anyway, or a carpet. So it doesn't really matter for me with what that is. So plan is to have, sorry for the quality of the video, the lighting sucks, fridge right on top of here in this section. I wanted to have mobility and not restrict my driver's seat. So that's why I put the flip up center side on that end instead of mine. That is removable. I'm going to make it removable. So for whatever reason, if I have more people, I can just flop that out. But most likely while I'm overlanding or just driving around, that's going to stay down permanently for a while. And yeah, just run it like that. But yep, so I'm going to do a dual zone fridge on this side. And then I'm gonna have my sleeping quarters right here. This is roughly 6 feet, give or take. And I'm 5'8", so I just squeeze in there, thankfully. Or else I may be going a different route with it. Gonna do basic storage ideas. I wanted the 2-drawer system because I'd like to be undercover with a hatch. If it's raining out, I can slide my drawer out and still be undercover while like food prepping or meal prepping and stuff like that. And yeah, I know having a one big drawer is nice. This is what is it, it's 3 feet long, the box, I forget it. It's almost like 38 inches wide. So yeah, it would be nice to store big items in there, but I'm not gonna really do it. Some pots and pans and recovery gear and stuff like that. So nothing too crazy big. I'm gonna do like a little car top on top just for extra storage if need be and what have you. But yeah, nothing too crazy just yet. I'm still bare bones getting ready for lots of stuff to happen. For the rear, for armor in general, I'm not really gonna get to that this year. I'm planning on doing a single swing passenger side tire mount with fuel, probably next year. I'll just run this setup for now. I'm gonna run the setup it currently is for a while. And yeah, it's already got aftermarket head unit. Interior's pretty decent shape, honestly. So if I pop it over here, it's a little better. So I still have room for a third person if need be. I don't really see the potential, but it's there if need be. Still have full operation of my seat, which I definitely want. And yeah, I can store stuff under here. This is like 8 inches from top to bottom, so I can throw stuff under there if I have the bed just continually left open like this. And yeah, I'm liking it so far. Still a good amount of headroom in between. I'll probably do like some net system or whatever under here just to hold items for overnighting and stuff like that. But yeah, brand new frame. Motor wise, hasn't really got a ton done to it. Let's see if I can do this while holding everything up. All right, so yeah, motor wise, not a whole lot done really. I want to do a supercharger to it just because I was driving my newer 4Runner rental, and that thing was slow going up hills, and apparently that's a common 4Runner thing that people deal with. They are slow. Good low end power, but doesn't really get up and run. So eventually I want to do that just to have that extra juice. Battery, I just got it charging because it had been sitting for a while and it was dead. So yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else with it. Not a whole lot. Yeah, front bumper, just basic front bumper. I do want to do like the nice flush close tight mount roof rack with a tent eventually. Light bars surrounding it. Do want to do pods on the hood section. Rock bars, but I'll try to keep this video short, sweet. If you have any questions or comments and tips, definitely feel free to leave them in the comments. Again, I'm just starting out, just getting into this. I was in Colorado recently and again was driving that 4Runner, and my buddy who has a 4Runner is big into overlanding, and I guess being out there and driving one and seeing them all over the place kind of just made me want to get into it. So this, I got this 4Runner for steel, so I say why not, and give it a shot, play around with it. Yeah, so appreciate you watching, and check out the later stuff. So yeah, that's the gist of the 4Runner. Appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. Definitely leave any comments, tips, concerns, questions. Greatly appreciate any tips you guys might have, or easier routes on doing things or what have you, because again, I'm just getting into this, and yeah, excited for the trip ahead on the build of the 4Runner. But stick around and catch you on the next video. See ya.